Hey guys, we're gonna go wander, and judging by what I've seen so far, there's gonna be some pretty cool stuff as we wander around the Old Town University of Bucharest area. This is the University of Bucharest over here. This is just one of the many Orthodox cathedrals in the neighborhood. And why don't you guys come with me down this street, or Passage Victoria. Now, if you've ever been to Bucharest, this is a very famous place. Now, the reason it's very famous is because of this. Hello, Zen. Welcome to Bucharest. Welcome to Umbrella Street, Passage Victoria, here in Bucharest, Romania, in the Old Town. You've seen pictures of this place, yeah? Well, guess what? I'm walking here. How's this? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty amazing, no? So yes, I will put some pictures on Instagram of this. This is called Passage Victoria. It basically means Passage Victoria. It's generally known as Rainbow Street. Let me see if I can find you the street sign. We're right in the heart of Old Town Bucharest, where many of the old buildings escaped Ceausescu and the communists. So we gotta watch a lot of dogs here, a lot of wild dogs here. Count the umbrellas, a bajillion umbrellas. I don't have the street passage name. Passage Victoria, but it's known as Umbrella Street. Very colorful. So we're gonna go down here to the CEC vault or exchange, and it's a very famous thing. Your back roof, yeah, it's a great. It's a very cheap idea for a roof, and you can change it too. You could have all blue one day, and then all red another day, and then rainbow another day. It is amazing. So greetings from Bucharest, Romania. This is my last night in Romania. This was a very quick trip. I flew over last Sunday, and my work is done. We finished our work this afternoon. Had a couple briefings on our work, and now we are on our way back to the United States. We go to Turkey tomorrow morning, and from Turkey we fly direct to Washington, D.C. But for now, I've got Bucharest. I just had a bowl of noodles. I just had some Vietnamese noodles. Pho ga. Oh, scooters are here too. I'm not in D.C. I am in Bucharest, Romania. Yeah, duty calls. I came. Now I will leave because my duty is done. Now this, I believe, this is the Romanian Art Museum. The pho wasn't that better. I'll be back Monday. I'll be in Turkey for about an hour, just to lay over at Istanbul's amazing airport. Guys, if you haven't been to Turkey, the airport is amazing. Beautiful airport. There is a cycle road there. Good call, good catch. I have to admit that one of the biggest surprise I found so far is how many Romanians speak English. I am shocked. It's amazing how many speak English. Well, I'm married, so there's a KFC down there. But my friends are with me. They're like, oh my God, there's so many beautiful women here. I just don't notice. And it's very, very cheap. This is probably one of the cheapest cities in Europe. This is definitely the cheapest European capital you'll ever visit. They got KFC right over there. So there's KFC. and Pizza Hut's right here. So this is a Pizza Hut. And if you were with me the other day, I found a McDonald's. And today I found Vietnamese. The food is, the local food is very heavy. They have meat and potatoes. Yeah, and potatoes and meat. Romanian, that's like Romanian Art Gallery over there. I prefer local foods too, to some extent. Honestly, eating it for lunch and dinner, lunch and dinner, lunch and dinner, lunch and dinner, I'm a little tired of Romanian food, and that's why I popped over. The women are very attractive. There are many very, very attractive women here. I was talking to someone from the consulate or the embassy this morning, and they said they can get a lot of American things here. Not everything. Well, that girl has more bravery than me. Shuttered right out in traffic. She's like, no prisoners. Why don't you come over here and ask them yourself? So it was pretty cheap. I bought a ticket last week, round trip through Turkey. It was about $900. No, the embassy people came to me. It's a long story. Outdoor, I saw a couple outdoor markets when I was driving. Oh wow, I got an old building. There's all these like beautiful abandoned old buildings waiting for renovation, waiting for EU money to come in. This is kind of like Prague was 20 years ago. Hey, Turkey, I'll be there tomorrow for a couple hours. A lot of people say, Romania is where Prague was 20 years ago. It has all this beautiful architecture, and they want something. The people are young. The people don't really, the young people, they are not communists, They have left that behind. They want to be Europeans. So they've got a lot of work to do. A lot of these buildings were damaged in earthquakes. Now we're coming up to the Cec Exchange, which is supposed to be a very beautiful building. That's why I brought you down here. I'm actually a little overdressed. I've got a hoodie on and a heavy coat, or an army jacket. Oh, wow. Check out that building down there. It's got like a roofed in Market Street. Oh, that used to be the police station. It's being renovated. So my internet phone plan here for like a week's worth of internet was like $4 US, and it's like 10 gigabytes of data. Yeah, so 4 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes, $4, or was it 6? Can't even remember, but it was like nothing. This is the reason we came down here. This building that's coming around the corner here. This is the Cec Exchange Building. That's why I brought you down here. It's a bank. Yeah, there's another one of those little churches. Central Currency Exchange, or something like that. I briefly looked it up. Wow, the sun just came out. It just got really bright. Let's get back into the shade. Oh wow, look at this building. Okay, so we're in the old town now. Oh, here we go, we got a map. Central Historic District, the old town. So we are Cladera CEC. We're over at this building. I'm going to cut through these. Museum of History. And then down here, this is like the Jewish quarter. There's some really old buildings down here. Yeah, so we're going to go, I think we'll probably go over towards this building. Let's get a better look at this one from down the aisle, down the hall. Okay, so let's get back around this corner. Let's get rid of that sun. There we go. I think we're going to have to go vertical here to get the full flavor of this. Are you ready? Ding. Is that cool? Yeah, these are pretty cool cobblestones. Quite a lot. It's an amazing number of buildings, isn't it? So let me grab out my GoPro real quick. Hopefully my GoPro won't. Come back into the landscape mode. Oh, don't lock the exposure, you stupid camera. I'm really excited about that DJI Osmo that came out today. That DJI action cam. So I'm trying to get GoPro shots here. God, it's beautiful on the GoPro. One last video from the GoPro. Okay, so let's go explore Old Town Bucharest and see what we can find. God, who are all these guys? Oh, what's this? It's another church. Just popped up. The National Bank. Wow, this is an old one. Yeah, lovely cobblestone streets. Going down that way. But look at how intricate the art is on the side of this place. Yeah, it's an Orthodox form of reality. Look at this. Look at the carvings here, guys. So that was inside the church. Sorry, there were people praying in there, so I didn't really want to talk while I was inside this little church. Sorry the thing got cut out. The GoPro was being annoying again. But for those who are just joining us, we're in Old Town Bucharest, the historic central district of Bucharest, Romania. And I'm here on a hike, which is what I do pretty much every day. Not in Bucharest, but you know, whatever. Now, at this point, this is the Bank of Credit. I'm on vacation? No, I'm on a business trip. I'm on a 5-day business trip that ends tomorrow morning at 7:15 when my limo will pick me up from the hotel and take me to the airport for a 10 o'clock flight. I do enjoy my life, though I do miss my children. I want to get home. So I'll be home tomorrow evening, US time. I say a limo, but it's just a Mercedes. It's not like anything fancy. Yeah, I live in the United States now after about 9 years in Hong Kong, and I've moved back to the US. Going back to So this is the historic Old Town, and it's whoa, it's a crepe cart. It's a crepe cart. Oh, this is a crepe pancake place. Oh man, that would be so good right now. One ingredient, 10 lei, so that's about $2.50. 3 ingredients is $4 for a crepe. With 3 ingredients, $4. And that's a tourist price, because we're in the touristy bit right here. They're not open right now. I would get one, but they're not open. Does that suck? Plus on the weekend, my wife always makes crepes for the kids, and so I'm gonna have homemade crepes this weekend. She makes some like really hardcore burgers and local food. Bucharest Garden. Maybe I should get a burger. What else is local? What time is it? It's about 5 o'clock, I think. The sun goes down about 8. Yeah, it should be sweet. I need to buy a present for my kids, though. That's the purpose of the trip. It was work. I had a little assignment here, and we took care of it. And it finished this morning. And now we're off to the next. Let's go this way. I don't think it's that. I don't know how hilly it is. I mean, this is definitely on a hill here. And I should come out here at nighttime. This place must be rocking tonight. Nightclubs. Heroes, yeah. Liquor and tobacco store. Sinner's Nightclub. This has definitely got a real party vibe to it. Kind of Amsterdam-y. But apparently the Russians don't come here very much. They go to Bulgaria. There's another like girly nightclub down there. There's a couple of them. Jeez. Is this like a red light district? Taboo club? The Dracula restaurant, guys. It's called Dracula Feast. Amsterdam. Cafe. I wonder if there's some freaks house. You love this place. We should come visit. It's not that expensive. So the other night I was in the Marriott, the JW Marriott, and it was only like $120 a night at the JW. Tonight I'm at a Radisson Blu because the JW Marriott was sold out, which is not quite the same standard as a JW, but it's not bad. It's got a good sushi bar. And it's closer to this. The JW is more of a government business hotel. It's out by the government sector. Yeah. There's actually, well, we could probably see a Bank of Transylvania medieval restaurant. I'm not sure what street I'm on. Did I find it? I found a Vietnamese place that wasn't awful. I mean, I haven't had Asian food for 5 days, so I was kind of hurting. God, there's more nightclubs up there. Subway, eat fresh. All these streets just intermix. I mean, it's just crazy. Let's just go down this street, yeah? Ooh, ice cream. Not gonna eat any ice cream. It's a Mexican place. Irish pub. So for those who are just joining, we're in what's known as Old Town, the historic district of Bucharest, Romania, the capital of Romania. I'm here for another 12 hours. And then we'll go back to Turkey, and from Turkey back to the United States. So many sidewalk cafe. I'm really tempted to just go and get there. Hey guys, welcome to Periscope. Welcome to Bucharest, Romania, where we're just exploring the old historic district. And we'll take you around for, we'll see what we can see. Because frankly, I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, look at this place, it's going to be renovated. Why not fly London back to the States? It's actually one of the problems about going through London is you pay a lot in taxes. 200 US, I mean, you pay like 100, 200 US dollars in taxes to stop in London. Charles de Gaulle was about 100. Going through Turkey was almost non-existent. The other thing was, you spend so much time coming into London. I mean, you actually fly past Heathrow, you do a big donut U-turn around the city, you come in, and that's if there's no traffic. And so it's just time consuming, and then you got to fly from there down to here. So the overall total travel time was just faster to do a big 10-hour flight to Istanbul and then a 50-minute flight from Istanbul to Bucharest. So it was the closest you could get to a direct flight was coming through Istanbul. Yeah, nice with the Super Hearts. Oh, another church. Should we go in? You know, I've been shocked, utterly and completely shocked, how good the English is. I mean, they don't speak English. I mean, people have been able to help me order food, get a taxi, say hello. Much better than I thought. Let's go inside, just stick our head in. Can't stay there because there's about 100 flies flying around some food that was outside the door, so I had to get out of there. There are a lot of good computer coders here. Let's see, which way should we go? Something that you learn when you travel a lot is that English really is the second language of the world. By and large, people speak their language, and if they speak a second language, it's usually English. It's the language of business. It's almost the language of tourism. It's just the way it is. So, I mean, I've really not had that many problems anywhere with languages. And Romanian is, well, it's a Romance language, so I've been surprised how much of it I've actually been able to kind of pick up, having a basic understanding of French and Italian. You know, they do have those scooters. We saw some earlier today, but I wouldn't drive one because it's just really, really quite scary. The roads are, well, quite scary. Interesting though, they actually have charging racks. So you return the scooter to a charging rack. You can, I mean, I guess you can ditch it as well. Local police. Okay, let's find out where we are now. Where did we go? I think we're down by the river. I think we came down this way. We went through that church, and then I think we came down here, and then we started walking up this street again. The History Museum is just up here. I don't really see, where's that? I didn't go down into the Jewish area, just because it was a little far. So let's go up here and see what we see. I think we're gonna go, yeah, we're back at we're back where we sort of started, at that CEC building. You know, it's a tad chilly, and I suspect it's going to get much chillier once the sun goes down. But right now, I'm a little overdressed. I think it got up to about 18, which is the mid-60s today. People are dressed for the high 50s. I think that's what it's going to be tonight. I don't know how big the Jewish quarter is. Romania was part of the Axis, fighting with the Germans until they switched allegiances to the Allies. I think it was 1944 they switched over. So I don't know how. There is a Holocaust museum here, so I'm sure a number of Romanians did perish in the war. Pretty cool. Of Hungary. Huh? Alright, so we walked through here already. We turned down to the right. This time we're going to go straight. So we're going to do this again, yeah? Maybe we should just call it. These clouds are beautiful. Alright guys, have you enjoyed this? Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I think I'm gonna get a steak. I think I'm gonna get a steak. I do walk past the Romanian embassy quite often in DC. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Let's go this way. Ding! And I will catch you back in America sometime soon. Bye now.